don't exactly know where on the beach that this ring was lost. Unfortunately, the gentleman was not able to tell me before he had to leave. I do remember him mentioning a lifeguard stand. It's not a very big beach, so I'm assuming it's somewhere in here. Should be able to cover this in a couple of hours. He did mention the low tide line where he was playing with his son and he thinks the ring fell off. Roughly at low tide now, so hopefully it's here. So today I'm on the beach looking for a gentleman's ring, and I chose the XP HF coil, the round 9-inch, because this one is great for gold. And this ring that I'm looking for today is white gold, and you'll also notice that there's wet sand right in the surf where the gentleman lost the ring. This HF coil is also great for eliminating mineralization. Lots of conductivity in this wet sand, so it's a little bit less noisy with this coil than some of the other metal detectors out there and some of the other coils. So I've been searching for some time here. Nothing's turned up yet. This is how I'm marking the areas I've covered on the beach, dragging my foot along so I know exactly what I've covered. I have found a few items, some pull tabs, some bottle caps, traditional stuff that you'd find in the surf. So I've covered probably 100 feet here, maybe an hour or so. No rings have turned up yet. The gentleman knows that he lost it here, so it's got to be here somewhere. Just a piece of trash. False alarm. Alright, so dug up my 5th or 6th target here, and when I first flipped it over, I think I saw gold. Let's see here. Got my XP Deus high frequency coil. Oh, there it is. Look at that. I did see gold. Look at that. Gold band. So the reason I'm down here looking for this gold band today is because I got a call from a gentleman to come out to this beach. A couple of days ago, he lost his ring. He did have to go home because he was here on vacation in Watch Hill, Westerly, Rhode Island. He couldn't, our schedules just didn't line up with the tides, so I was able to come out here a couple of days later. Unfortunately, he had to go back home, but I'll still be able to get him this ring. I am going to try to surprise him with it somehow. We'll see how that works out. Thanks for watching. Here it is.
All right.
Is that the one?
Definitely it.
So,
Yeah.
if you don't mind, like, can you go sort of recap what happened that day when you lost it?
Yeah. So it was, there you go, fits. Digging in the sand with my son, and I knew it was a bad idea. I kept checking my hand to make sure I didn't lose it, and at some point I forgot to check my hand, and then that night realized I didn't have it. Thought I must have taken it off when I got home or something.
Yep.
Next morning was looking for it, couldn't find it, and then I remember my wife took a picture of the hole we dug, so I went back and looked at the picture and saw that the ring was gone. So I knew she took a picture of me at the hole, so I knew that had to be there, because
Right.
there was nothing in between for me. Knowing I had the ring to that picture, I was nowhere else.
Digging in the
So,
surf line,
no,
water coming
yep,
up.
that was it.
So it was easy to figure out where you were.
Yeah, so the hard part was, right, lost it during low tide, and the water was coming up, so that made things a little harder to locate, I think.
Did you actually attempt to find it yourself, like with a metal detector or anything like that?
Yeah.
Or just like hand digging or anything?
Yeah, so after I talked to you, I don't know, I felt like the chances were pretty low of finding it the more I thought about it.
Yep.
And my friend sells metal detectors, so I thought I'd just give it a shot myself. But when I went, it wasn't the right tide, so I don't think I looked far enough out. So I was planning to look again during low tide, and maybe get better luck. But I was coming to find it today, and I called the beach to tell them I was coming, and they said you had already been there and give you a call. So
awesome.
That's pretty much the whole story.
Yeah,
so,
no, I appreciate it. Yeah, if you don't mind, when you were using the metal detector, did you find anything out there?
I did find a quarter, so it gave me confidence that I would find something, and the quarter was a couple inches down, and there was probably a couple inches of water when it first.
Yep.
So it was reading through a couple inches of water and a couple inches down in the sand.
That's pretty good. Most people who rent or borrow metal detectors in the wet sand like that don't find anything. So the fact that you found something that's pretty good.
So I was.
I'm glad we were able to link up. I'm glad you were able to contact the beach. We were able to get back in touch and get it back to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate it, man.
All right. Great job.
Thanks. If you'd like to see more videos like this, hover over that circle on your screen and click the subscribe button. Make sure you also turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon.